Hi guys, Ashley from ashcashbudget here. If you're new to this channel, please consider clicking the little red subscribe button down below to follow me on my debt-free journey. I am going to go over my July 2018 budget reconciling, and I'm actually here to fill out the whole thing with you guys this time. And that's because I am going to be trying out these new pens. This company, ParKoo, sent me their erasable gel pens, and I thought this would be really cool. Let me show you why. I pulled my March budget reconciling, and as you can try to see here, if any of this is ever hard to see, try to make sure that your settings is on HD and you should be able to see the numbers a little bit better, I hope. But I make a lot of mistakes and I will just scratch over it because I'm using pen, because I'd rather use pen, and I just end up scratching over it or something gross looking like that. So I think these pens are going to be really awesome. I've been working with them a little bit and checking them out. So I'll just go ahead and pull these out and we'll go over the colors and I'll show you how they erase, and then I'm going to fill all this stuff out. Here is the back of the packaging. Now it says that it has black, blue, red, green, purple, turquoise, and pink. And it's very interesting because it says if pen is exposed to extreme temperatures, the ink will disappear. It also says that you can use your hair dryer to make the color disappear if it gets like on fabric or wallpaper. So that, I thought that was really interesting. I haven't tried that out, of course, but I guess it's due to the extreme temperatures. It says that you can restore color by cooling it in the freezer as well. Now I love gel pens. That is what I usually use, and this is actually a 0.7 millimeter, which is the same as this, the Pilot G2. This is my go-to pen usually. This is a gel pen and it is a size 07. I think that's the 7 millimeter as well. I'm pretty sure it's the same size. It does say erasable pen, and then it says ParKoo removed by friction. And so that's what these erasers are, some sort of plastic friction type of eraser. It took me a really ridiculously long time to figure out how to click these on. The way that you click it on is with the clip, and it clicks down. I'm going to write out the colors here so you can get a little sampling. We have the black, which I don't know if maybe mine is just not writing exactly right, but the black comes out pretty, like, it's kind of more like a gray is what I'm seeing. I think this is their turquoise. I'm gonna write out turquoise. So this, I think, is their turquoise, and you'll see why. It looks like kind of like a light blue. I think maybe like more of a cyan color, but I'll compare it to the other colors right now. This is the red. It's not super saturated, but it is a nice red. This is definitely the blue. I really like this blue. It is very saturated. I think this might be one of the most saturated colors. We have purple, green, and finally pink. I ran out of room, so I'll just put it right here. So like I said, the black is coming out a little bit gray, but maybe that's just it. What if it's from the heat? And maybe while it was sitting inside of my mailbox, maybe it needs to cool down a little bit. I don't know, because I have seen it on other people's and I think it was more saturated. These are actually already nice and dry. It does take a few seconds, but I think these dry a lot faster than those G2 pens, which is one of my biggest problems with the G2 pens. So this is definitely green because it came in the green package. This has to be green. It's not a super dark green like a hunter green or anything like that. And then you have this definite blue here, which is definitely this dark saturated blue. And then you have this one, which I'm guessing is their turquoise, but I would consider this, especially as a lighting person, I think this is more like a cyan type of color. And I kind of expected more of a dark hunter green, I guess partially because of the packaging, But all of these colors are really beautiful regardless. I love this type of green anyway, so I am completely satisfied with that. I'm just telling you what I kind of thought would come out. I do like that green a lot. I love mixtures of blue and green. Blue isn't my favorite color, but I love how saturated this blue is here. And then I love, like I said, any combination of blue-green, so even their turquoise is, I think, gorgeous. I love it. The red is a little light as well, but maybe it's a little hot. Like I said, the purple is cute and the pink is a nice little pink color. I had a little bit of fun coloring something in. I was just going to color in a big block of colors so that I could see how well it erased, but I think I'm going to leave it. This is from my planner for work, so I'm not going to be showing you the whole thing because I don't want any work information out there. This planner has Peanuts comics up top, and so I went ahead and I sat there. I colored it in with these little gel pens. Now, when you do a big block of color like this, which it's not really meant for, it did get a little wet kind of, and like the paper got a little wrinkly, but that's just because I put so much in one place. It doesn't do that when you're just writing normal, which is what you're supposed to do with the pen. I just really liked how the colors looked and I kept them, and I just colored in the whole thing. So there's this little panel here. I did the classic little red Snoopy house, and then I used that turquoise color actually for the sky. I didn't want it to be too dark blue, so I thought it was a perfect little sky color there. So now you can see how well the eraser erases it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and erase all of these real quick. You can watch me. So I think it does a really great job. I don't know if you all can see it, maybe high definition. I'm not sure exactly how well this is coming out on the paper, but there's kind of a little ghosting. I think most of it is just from the pressure of when I wrote initially, and so it makes like a little indent on the paper. For me, that is just fine because it used to be I would just scribble something out and you see a nasty scribble. But now I can just write right over where I erase stuff and you won't hardly see it anymore, which is actually what I'm going to do because I'll be using this to fill out some other things. I might use some different colors this time just because I have these pens to kind of play with. I will link these down below, and these will probably stay on my recommended list for a while because I really like them. I think they're cool, especially if you mess up like I do all the time, and you can get them through Amazon, which is really awesome. So again, they're the ParKoo Erasable pens, so just look down below for the link. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this out with all of the information for my July Reconciling, and I'll be right back. I'll speed it up and you guys can watch me fill it out. If I make any mistakes, I've got my nice erasable pen now. I'm used to like wiping away eraser dust whenever I use an eraser, so I'm kind of just doing that automatically. I'm sorry, I'm back. I don't know where exactly that cut off as I was filling it out. Hopefully you guys saw enough that I did make a few mistakes and I was able to, after letting it dry for a couple seconds, erase it and write over it again. I definitely made a mistake over here. I don't think I erased hard enough. You do have to press down pretty hard. Although this is a soft surface underneath, I don't think I would have to press as hard if I had like a hard book or something underneath of it. I tried to write a line here where it wasn't supposed to be yet, so I erased over that. I wrote this name wrong and I erased that and rewrote MTurk. And then over here in the original column where I wrote all the colors, I wrote everything over it, and you really can't tell very much that there was something there before. If you're looking really hard and you know it was there, sure, you might see it, but if you don't, you wouldn't hardly notice it. Tell me what you think of using the different colors. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Does it kind of make it any easier to read this stuff? Or are the colors a little too light to read or a little too chaotic? I want to know what you guys think. Let me know down in the comments below. With the church checks, because they never go into this account, they never go into my checking account, they just go into the grocery and household funds. I mark them here so I know how much we got, but I do not include them as part of this reconciling. So I put those in purple, and I actually got 3 this last month. And then my regular pay, I use their turquoise color just because I really like that color a lot. My first pay was $828.05, and my second was $770.53. If you've been watching my budget report and all of that, this was one of my lowest months. I think it was the absolute lowest month of the year so far. So that's all I got, but I did get quite a few side hustles here as well, which is part of the reason why you see so much green. I stuck with green for my account being in the positive, which is why there is so much green, because all of the totals equal a positive amount. So all of those are in green. Everything that was a bill got subtracted in red. So let me know what you guys think about that. I got $828.05 for pay, plus I deposited a $5 from a survey, which brought my account up to $833.05 for the month. And then, of course, I pulled out the cash envelopes right away of $195, which brought me to $638.05. I had $100 for my car insurance, so that brought me down to $538.05. The federal loan minimum payment amount for all 7 federal loans, since they're all paid from the same minimum, $130 for that minimum on the 24th, brought me down to $408.05. Then I got paid on the 26th, as well as a bunch of other stuff. That's where I ended up putting the line, because I was used to just adding in the paycheck. So I added in the $770.53 for my pay. Then I realized I also had to write down all this other stuff. I cashed out the first of my MTurk, so I got $55.75. Rev for $25.45 and Transcribe Me for $25.66. So then I had $1,285.44. After taking out the cash envelopes the next day of $140, I was left with $1,145.44. And then I dog sat. I got $45 because I did not put any of that money into the gas like I usually do if I need to in order to go out to her house in the next town. That brought me to $1,190.44, and I paid rent for $850, and I was left with just $340.44. And since I realized that PayPal was so quick, and MTurk actually paid out pretty quick too, so I tried to go ahead and make a little bit more money with Rev and MTurk and see if I could get it deposited by the end of the month, and I was able to get them by the very last day. So MTurk, I got another $12.48. Rev, I got another $19.90, and then I got my boyfriend's amount for the bills, $491.94. This brought me to $864.76. I did have to wait till the 1st to pay some of the other stuff because I had, since this was a super low income month, I didn't have the wiggle room to pay all of the other bills until I got some of my side hustles plus my boyfriend's amount, and then I could finish paying everything off. CenturyLink was $256.86. Electric is $72.28. City was $92.35. And my phone bill was $86.27. I actually set my phone bill up for an automatic payment, and that pays out within the first couple days of the next month, but I still count it as the previous month's budget. This left me with $352, which was money not only from my side hustles, but I actually had some left over in my budget from my regular paychecks because I scrimped in different areas. If you notice, I didn't put anything towards sinking funds because this last amount is usually where I put my sinking funds, and then anything extra towards my debt snowball. But since I was so low, I got rid of the sinking funds altogether, and everything extra went to the federal loan A. So this is Fed Loan A, and that is my lowest federal loan that I am paying on right now, and I can direct single payments towards any of the loans that I wish. So It was $352 even, which is kind of weird, but I went ahead and paid that extra amount on the federal loan. Over here, of course, is just, I always lay out the different bills. These are just the hard set bills, my personal bills like insurance, car insurance, Fed loan, and the phone. And these are our household bills, CenturyLink, rent, electric, and city. And then I pay my boyfriend back $150. So whatever he owes for his half minus $150 is what he actually needs to give me. I hope you don't mind the little detour with the pins, but I wanted to show you these awesome pins that they had given me. I'm gonna put them in order of what it reads in the back because I'm a little OCD like that. So please share your thoughts down in the comments below. Tell me what you think of these pens and what you think of using different colors during my reconciling, or should I just stick with black? I will of course put the links up above to subscribe and another video that YouTube will suggest for you guys, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.